let's get into it. Thanking the Most High, angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, highest truth and compassion for your divine love, for your divine protection, your divine messages, your divine energy. So I deliver the message to the collective for the greatest and the highest good. Alright, y'all. I've been feeling a lot. I've been seeing a lot of like synchronicities that is kind of pointing to twin flames. And so I just decided I was going to do a twin flame reading. And then like Spirit just laid it on me to kind of do readings for the twin flames. So when I do post readings, they will probably be twin flame readings. That's just what I've been feeling like I should do. But yeah, let's tap into this energy. What's happening with the twin flame union? Twin flame soulmates, twin flame unions, soulmate unions. What's the message, Spirit? What's happening here? What do we need to know? This is not anything karmic. This is not your karmic partners. This is not anything karmic. This is strictly for divine unions, twin flame, soulmate unions, This is not anything karmic or toxic, just to put that out there. So, yeah. Talking to those who know that they are on the twin flame journey, soulmate journey. And if you're seeing this video, then more than likely this is for you too. So yeah, let's get into this energy. Alright. What's happening with the twin flames? Soulmates. A higher view. Willing release. Birds of a feather. Like I need two more from this deck. A merry motive. Shining through. Pulling from the Lover's Oracle. Okay, this one won't come out really fast, so let's take it. This says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Like I need one more from this deck. I'm already channeling messages here. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So someone in connection has found their balance. Like someone has found their emotional stability within themselves. Because it's like one of the other is seeing this. The other is seeing someone regain their emotional balance, emotional stability. That's a message that I'm giving here. Yeah, and I feel like there's a bunch of realization that's happening in this union right now. Like, I'm seeing you're realizing how much you are alike. Okay? The two of you are realizing how much you are alike. You're noticing how similar you are, especially when it comes to like your goals, your aspirations. You recognize that you both desire the same things. Freedom is one of those things. You both desire freedom. You both desire to excel in life. You desire to want to be accomplished. You also desire to see things from God's point of view. Like, you want to see things from the highest perspective. Okay. So someone is seeing someone else kind of break out of this shell. Like, someone is seeing your light start to shine through. Like, someone's light is starting to shine through. Whereas it's like it was always there, but maybe it wasn't always able to be expressed. Or it's like there was some type of disconnect there. And now, through like realizing how you are so similar, you're starting to now see that other person's light. And so in some cases, maybe you were refusing to see their light. But it's like you're looking at your person now and you're thinking, wow, and you're understanding how you are so similar. And so now the things that you point out in your partner that make you want to question or trigger you or cause you to reflect on yourself, you're seeing those things as, you're not judging those things anymore in your person, because you're understanding now. We're the same. We're just alike. Someone's also letting some things go. That willing release. So someone is at a point where they're ready to let go. Because I get a feeling of a stronghold, like someone having a strong hold on something. Yeah, and the releasing and letting go is about clinging on to something, maybe out of fear of losing it, right? So someone is overcoming their fear of losing someone, or you losing their person, their fear of losing you. It could be you overcoming the fear of losing your counterpart. I just caught TNT on the timer. Peace. Yeah, someone is at peace now in the connection because they don't have fear anymore about losing, and not just their person. Like, that's really important to them. That's their number one thing. But it's like there were things that they may have at some point felt like they could never live without, to an extent where it's like it's not healthy in some way. Like, it's just like beliefs that you hold on to that don't serve you, and some of those beliefs tied to possession over things and wanting things and feeling like you can't not have certain things, to the point where it is like obsession. And so someone has released this. Someone has willingly released these beliefs willing to, they understand now that nothing is truly ours. Nothing is truly ours. And that whatever you lose is always going to be replaced. You gain something better. Whatever you feel like you lose, you gain something better. You only lose to gain something better, something more valuable, something more worthy. Abundance. So yeah, someone is like overcoming the way they view money, their relationship with money. I'm also seeing someone has some really really huge plans and ideas, things that they want to accomplish, that are going to be very lucrative for them, but also it's going to allow them to accomplish the things that they want to accomplish, because what they want to accomplish are things that are it's for the greater good. Like they're working for the Most High. What else? What's happening with the twin flames on me? Rebirth, ideations, intuition. Someone is thinking completely differently now. They're starting to really trust their intuition now. Like before, they didn't believe in intuition. Like they felt like intuition and all that stuff was just like fake. They didn't believe it. And you got surrender in reverse. They didn't believe it, and like they never would. It's like they had a belief about, it's a religious thing. They were brought up a certain way, so they felt like when you started talking about intuition and trusting like sources outside of you, you can only talk about God. That's it. There's nothing else but just God. Like that's what they believed. But they've changed. They completely have a change of heart. They changed their whole belief system now. Now they are outside of the box. They understand. It's because they've seen some things. So God, the Most High, showed them some things. Now they've changed their beliefs about how they view like life in general, but in particular, this is about the connection. So they could have believed or disbelieved. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They could have not believed in this type of connection or something like that. And because they were shown something, they now believe it. But yeah, someone's just come to like a really great place of acceptance is what I'm seeing here. Someone has really come to accept the fact that they don't have control over certain things, and that they don't have to have control over certain things or over everything. And someone is learning to surrender. Learning to surrender to this connection, because they're recognizing how similar you are. They're recognizing, they're understanding that the things that they think and believe in like synchronicities that they come across is not just coincidence. They're understanding that they mean something. Someone is matured in their thinking, like someone believes now or understands that just because somebody doesn't agree with the other person, that it doesn't mean that they don't love them or they're against them. It's just that you can have a difference in opinions. Yeah, look at that. Somebody is like awakened. Somebody is awakened. Someone understands that a relationship is one that both supports and challenges you. That's what the balance card said. Okay, so that's what's going on in the twin flame union. I want to get some messages from Spirit, from the Most High, about what you guys need to hear right now or need to know right now. I didn't want to do a very long reading today. Just wanted to kind of tap in and feel the energy a little bit. Let's see, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know, the listener? Okay, we got two cards. First we have It's Not Me in reverse. So someone, you might need to stop blaming yourself for something. You might need to stop, I feel like this is you having shame about, so it's either you or your person. Someone's having shame about how they view themselves. So you need to forgive yourself. Yeah, forgive yourself for not knowing. Therefore, because you didn't know, you couldn't make certain decisions or better decisions. So have grace and forgive yourself for that. Also, there's something like how you see yourself. So you're either learning to see yourself differently, or you're either learning to see yourself differently. It's not. Well, yeah, you're starting to see yourself differently. Like who you thought you were, you weren't that, and now you're starting to be more of your true self. Even though it's uncomfortable to as you move into it, it feels uncomfortable for you. Okay. You have a guide. Oh yeah, your person is your guide. Your person is your guide. So it's either you or your person. One of you all is the guide for the other person. Yeah. Gotta forgive. So this is a lesson in forgiveness. You and your person are your person is your guide in teaching you some kind of lesson of forgiveness. It could be self-forgiveness. Remember I was saying you're like holding on to something about the self. But put the energy where it goes. Someone is someone else's guide and teaching them a lesson in forgiveness. And we have karmic relationship. Wow. So there could have been some situation where someone was involved in a karmic relationship or something like that. And so the other is learning to forgive the other that was involved in the karmic relationship. Yeah. But it's the way Spirit set this up, like, it's interesting because you're only going to be able to learn the lesson from your person. Vice versa, wherever the energy goes. And that's on purpose. You have to learn this for your person, through your person. It's like, it's the only way it can happen. Okay? So, I mean, just to recap, I feel like there's a lot of growth happening in this connection. I feel like there is a lot of realizations. I feel like someone is slowly peeling back maybe the mask. And it's a mask, and the reason why it's peeling back is because they now know who they are. Someone is realizing who they are by reflecting on their person, and through their person they're learning things about themselves, and that's helping them to change the way they see themselves, and they're learning to forgive themselves through that. And it's like set up, Spirit divinely orchestrated this because this is going to strengthen this connection and prepare this connection for union. Okay, so I'm going to start right there, y'all, because I didn't want to do an extremely long reading. Just wanted to tap in a little bit, get my feet wet. But I do plan to post a little bit more consistently. So yeah, if you hung around, thank you so much. Yeah, until next time.